thought it'd be one of these shootout type games, and really when it comes down to it, y'all commit 4 turnovers, and y'all didn't get no turnovers, and that kind of was the difference.
That's right. That is one of the goals, one of the things we talk about every week is winning that battle. And you're exactly right. That has ended up being the big difference, I really believe, because we moved the ball very well on them, and we committed some mistakes in costly times. And again, neither defense could stop either one of them consistently. You know what I mean? So, but there's a lot too that I saw that was positive, which was there were times we could have let the thing just the score get out of hand, and we fought back. We even did some things in special teams with the onside quick surprise onside, recovered that, had some momentum, so the fight was there. And but again, to win a game like this on the road, you got to definitely eliminate those mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, you give up 28 points in the second quarter, puts you behind by 21, but then you come out the third quarter, you're really clear, you had the momentum, you cut it to 10, you had 2 possessions, but 2 turnovers back to back, and that just kind of killed it.
The thing about Toscani at quarterback too is he's such a playmaker, and he really is. You don't want to hone him in where he doesn't do anything. But I tell him at times, there's times that the situation, say a certain play is not executed very well, but you can't make it worse. And see, that's what he did a few times. We had maybe something else happen that disrupted the play, but instead of him just maybe an incomplete or at least tackled and we keep the possession, we ended up turning it over. And that's what he's got to learn being a quarterback, is that there's times there's really good defensive plays made, and you just have to let it be made and huddle up the next play. If we huddled up, we'd have been in good shape.
Speaking of defense, you stopped them a couple times first half, but I thought the third quarter and most of the fourth quarter, your defense really improved on their play.
Yeah, they did. I mean, it was pride, you know what I mean? You get to a certain point, but I thought that the defense did do some good things. At least there's something to build on a little bit, but we didn't quit. That was the biggest thing. We didn't quit there, and we got a lot of work to do, because we're not good enough offensively, yet we got a ways to go.
Getting these shootouts, yeah.
Not quite there yet.
You lose Marcus on Thursday, Dalton gets a start. You had to go deep into your running backs. I think you found something there with these guys. I mean, you can't replace a Marcus Washington, but I think your running game pretty much held its own today.
Yeah, we're pretty good with those backs running the ball, Dalton and little Reggie, and then of course the quarterback running the football, with Toscani, and then the other thing too, we didn't have DeMond Holt. See, he was out because he has a slight growing pull, and we tried to warm him up to see if he could go, and he couldn't go. So when you're already a little bit thin, and you lose a Marcus, you lose an all-conference performer in Stelfo, and then you lose DeMond Holt, who was coming off of his best game since he's been here at Nicholls last week. Then all of a sudden your depth goes down quite a bit. So hopefully we'll get some of those guys back soon. Of course, we won't get Marcus back, but he was a positive influence there on the sideline.
You played Kalen today. I know you had hoped to play him. Obviously, maybe some people say you might have tried him earlier, but just getting him into the game, how much important is it?
Well, the problem is, you play him early when the game is close, that he couldn't run the football.
Right.
See, that's the thing. He could not run the football, so that meant I was going to just throw it every time. So that wasn't the way it was in that score at that time. So again, that's the thing that many don't know. He couldn't run, and so. But when the time came, it was getting, a little bit of spread in the point, then I knew going to him would be a positive thing, and then also getting him some quality reps. And then I don't think he got injured in this game, so another week of him getting healthy and getting going, then eventually I feel like he'll get, where he can run the total offense again.
Thank you, bud.